So, what's good, everybody? Happy New Year! It's a new year. It is 2026, y'all. I cannot believe it. So, here we are in episode, I don't know what, but I'll put it up here somewhere. But welcome to the Breakfast Crew podcast. This is a podcast that me, Tenia, and my daughter, Harvess, we chit chat with y'all in Central Texas, and today is January 10th, and it is 10 o'clock at night, y'all. I've been meaning to get this out for a while, so the fact that I'm doing it at 10 o'clock, it was either now or February. So let's go. As I said, we podcast here in Central Texas. I am a nurse by day. Harvest is a senior in high school. I mind blowing. We live here with my husband Pancake, as y'all all saw, and my son Devon, or our son Devon. I do that a lot. I don't know why. Either way, let's see. I had notes, so please bear with me, and I had to rewrite them. So, um, so happy New Year! It is January. We just came off of Vlogmas. I want to thank everybody who was able to watch our Vlogmas. That was, as I look at it, my 5th year doing Vlogmas because I started in 2020 for just because reasons. And here we are 5 years later and enjoying it. So thank y'all for watching. If y'all found me through Vlogmas, thank you for staying and clicking and liking and subscribing. We appreciate it. So you returning subscribers, let's get ready for the shenanigans, right? So, I don't really have a lot of stuff. I know a lot of people that so far they've been doing like their knitting plans for 2026 or everything I knit in 2025, and I am just not that organized. Honestly, it's because of the current job situation. I work a lot more than I craft nowadays. So, and I'm not getting paid extra for it. So that's another thing that bothers me. But I digress because I don't want to deviate from the topics, right? So I figured I would do like a quick glimpse in a year of what 2025 looked like for the Breakfast Crew podcast. So with that being said, we're going to do like FOs for 2025 in monthly order. And then I have um kind of some plans for 2026, and then I'll show y'all some of the things that I've been working on since December, which have not been finished yet. Haven't had an FO yet. So in January, as it is now, it's my birthday month. Always my birthday month. What am I going to do this month? I have no idea. What did I do in 2025? About the same thing. Not a lot. Um, let's see. I finished a vest, a crochet test vest called the Granite Vest. I finished my fall blanket in January, go figure. And then I finished a cowl. If I have pictures of these things, I will put them up so that way y'all can see it and kind of like refresh your memory. In February, we chartered a nursing sorority here in Central Texas. I am that charter member. I am currently serving as the secretary for that chapter, and it is very stressful. Which and I need to write notes from the last chapter meeting so we can have our chapter meeting this coming week. See? Uh, so let's see. I went to Joann's because it had came out that they were closing, so I went to Joann's. And then I changed jobs. I went from working on a med surg floor, like a 2-story med surg floor. My med surg floor had 40 beds, so it was a small hospital. But we also have 2 more hospitals in the area, so it didn't really need to be that big. But that was my first job as an RN when I graduated in 22. So I quit. I started working the current job I have now, home health. It started off a little rocky. I wanted to quit every day. I still want to quit every day, but I'm here making it. So And then let's see. Went to Joanne. So March, we celebrated Pancake's birthday. That's on the 1st of March. And then I finished my boyfriend top, which was on the needles for a long, long time. And then I finished my Nandi top. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Nandi, and I'm thinking it's Nandi. Nandi. It's African, but I finished that top. I love that top, and I didn't get to wear that top until September. And by the time I got the chance to wear the top, it was too big because I lost weight. But either way, it's okay. I'm still wearing it. Um, let's see. I made a Kai Ada Phi color half shawl because we went to regionals for the Middle South region, which is the region that my organization is in. And then that's it. That was it for March. April. My most recent nephew was born. I think he was born on the 15th. His mom's birthday is on the 16th, which is my sister-in-law. And that's all that kind of happened in April. The weather was great though. We didn't have too much cold. We didn't get any ice. There was no snow vid. Like we didn't have any crazy weather this year. May, we celebrated Devon turning 25, y'all. I am the parent of a 25-year-old. Like, how could we be parents of a 25-year-old? I don't know. But we are. And we're living our best life. June, let's see. I finished my pillow for my Sigma Gamma Rho sorority. It was a granny square pillow. I finished that. We celebrated Pride Month and Juneteenth. And then I made the Highwood headband for my friend Kate. She's a designer. Katie Goodhart Designs. She has very good designs, and one of her patterns she dedicated to her, I believe it was her niece, because her niece died of ovarian cancer. And I believe the money from that pattern goes to ovarian cancer research or some type of cancer research, I think. I'll find out and I'll put it down here. That was June. Did I start anything in June? No, other than the headband. And then I finished that headband. It was quick, like this. It was worsted weight. No, I think I used DK weight for the first one. A size 4.5 crochet hook, and it was just a little too big for me. So then I told her, and then the following month, July, I made another one in worsted weight. Nope, yeah, worsted weight, and I went to a size 4 hook, and that's like nice and snug. I like that one better. So in July, we celebrated Harvess turning 18. Um, let's see, what I put? Some kind of plenty of family member. Oh, so apparently on my dad's side, we got a lot of people who were born in July. We got Harvess. My uncle who passed away is on the 31st of July. I have a cousin that lives in Maryland. Her baby was born on the 1st of July. My aunt that passed away, her birthday is on the third or 5th of July. And, and I got a cousin who birthday on the 13th of July. Like, and then another aunt who survived breast cancer. Her birthday's on the 11th of July. Like everybody was born in July on my daddy's side of the family. So we got a lot of family members in July. I finished the Summer Breeze top, which is a Tunisian crochet top by AK Lori Designs. And then I did another Highwood headband for Katie so we can give her like yarn usage and recommended hook size so she can publish her pattern. And then a wrap at sea, which was like a crochet adventure type shawl. You got the pattern, it gives you a story, you choose your options for each section. Oh, you choose your options, and those options come with different sections, and then you do the patterns designed for that section. It was fun. I did mine in different colors, and I did mine kind of like in reference to the choices I picked. So if I picked something that had like gold or money or something like that, I found a gold yarn, and that's how I did mine, as you can tell. August, nothing really happened other than we became the parents of a senior. We did. We became the parents of a senior. Whole life just like whew, crazy. Crazy. It was crazy work. Crazy work. I did a 3-color Maven top. I started it. And then I didn't finish it until September. Yeah, I finished it in September. So on to September. We celebrated our 20th anniversary. Yep, 20 years. To the same person. The same headaches. Different laughs. That's what makes it fun. Mm. I did 2 ruffle hats that in September, and also in September we celebrated. This says 9. We celebrated being homeowners for 9 years. That's insane. Like, I know some people who've been homeowners for like 20, 30, 40 years, but for me, who only one person in my entire family has ever owned a house, 9 years is wild. Anyways, and then of course we decorated the house for fall. And then in October we took down half of the fall items and we decorated the house for Halloween. We purchased Harvest's graduation package, and then I finished my third ruffle hat. And then we bought new windows for this house. This house came with the original windows from the original builder, and the house was built in 2006. We bought the house in 2015, and they still had the original windows. And when it got cold, you could feel the cold come off the windows. It's cold now. It's like 40 something degrees. That's why I got this on, because I don't want to turn the heat on because the heat works too well and I don't want to get hot. If I get hot, I get uncomfortable. And when I get uncomfortable, I can't sleep. And I need my rest because I work tomorrow. Oh, did I tell y'all I'm on call this weekend? Either way, so we got new windows. November, we decorated for Thanksgiving. So we took all the stuff down for the Halloween and we put the stuff back out for fall, and then we added Thanksgiving things. So anything that says harvest this or Thanksgiving for that or whatever, we put up. I finished my birthday top because apparently I started it. I don't know when. I know when. It's in Ravelry, but I don't think y'all ever seen it, so I got it right here. So this is my birthday top, which is the Dambiza top by Norma Ndolov. I did this top in yarn by Baha. It is the La Jola, and the gray is Queensland fingering. I forgot what it's called, and it's the colorway something with gray, stormy night, something like that. But these colors are all like January 20 something colors. So I think this one is January 2020. Um, this is actually February. This is February 24, I think. And then down here is like January 23 and then January 24, I think. But for the most part, everything is January. And of course, I'm a January baby. I mean, y'all probably didn't hear that. You would think I would know what I was doing. But anyways, I haven't worn it yet. I did block it. And I did weave in my ends, but it's just long and I haven't cut them yet. And I still got the stitch marker on the back where I think I last showed y'all what was going on. Anyway, this was a finger and weight yarn. It took a while, but once I got past this lace section, it was knitting around. I'll pick it up, I'll knit, and then throw it back down. Pick it up, knit, throw it back down. For the sleeves, though, it was short sleeves. So, of course, at the sleeve split, I had the February colors. So then I think I did 5 rounds of each color after that and did like 5 rounds of ribbing, and that was it. Nothing too crazy, nothing too serious. And then let's see, that was November. I tested a crochet beanie for Katie again. I used scraps from my 23 Advent of Woolly Mamas, the same yarn that my Nandy top is made from. I did the scrap yarn for this hat, and I love it. Actually, hold on, I got it. Okay, so this is the hat. This light doesn't do it justice. So this is the hat, and then the main color, which is this, is not Arrow Acres, Bumblebee Acres Farm. I had won this in some Instagram giveaway. I forgot the name of the color, but I'll put it up here on the screen probably. And then I alternated. Every other row was the main color. So this is scrap, main color, scrap, main color, scrap. And then I ended with the main color. Now, it fits on my head. I feel like it's a little too big. So I could have probably made this tighter, but I'll wear it. I was thinking about putting this as my pom-pom since it has all the colors. And this is the first time I'm actually like looking at it. But now I'm thinking maybe I should just go with a white. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go with a white. So that just answered my question. Thank y'all for helping me answer a question. But I feel like this is too loose, and I probably could have taken out like 5 rows, and it'd be okay. Yeah, because look, I just got. I don't know. I just feel like I got too much, and then I sweat in my head a lot, and it gets hot. So there's a good chance that this hat won't stay on my head. So I might have to give it to somebody who has a bigger head, but it'll fit. We'll see. So that was November. Let's see. I also made 4 beanies for the men of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity. So in the month of November, Sigma Gamma Rho and Omega Psi Phi tried to do something collaborative because we were both founded in November. I think Sigma I know was founded on the 12th of November. I think Omega is like the 9th of November. So they like to call it um what do they like to call it? Qvember, because they're called Q dogs. And we like to call it Rovember because it's Rovember. Now they were founded in 1911, I think, and we were founded 11 years later in 1922. So technically, maybe they should have it, but we're going to take it. That's what we're going to do. So we were doing a feed the homeless, fill like work at the food, not food shelter, but it was a food center, and one of the guys had on a crochet purple hat, and somebody was like, and then my president wore the ruffle hat that I made her, and it was like, who made your hat? And she was like, she did, and I was like, who did? Who did? So they was like, would you make me a hat? And I was like, yeah, sure, you know. So I made it. I made like 4 of them, and then because we had to celebrate our event and our organization's Founders Day, I made me and some of my line sisters, well, we call them torch sisters. We don't say line sisters. Torch sisters hats for Christmas. So I did 4 of those. And then I made a rose. I made 2 roses for the Stanley Cup gift exchange that we did at our holiday gift exchange party. That was in December. We had Vlogmas, which y'all saw, did all of our add-ins. I felt like I missed the puzzle advent. Sam's did not have it this year. I don't know if it was something that they got shipped from overseas because the company is called Eurographics, I think. And if it's something that got shipped from overseas and then they didn't get it shipped because of tariffs, then that made sense. But I really, really, really love those little puzzles. So I'm gonna try to buy one early this year so we can be ready because I wanted to do puzzles so bad and couldn't do it. Decorated for Christmas. I made the 4 hats for gift exchange and started on some Christmas type knitting. So I went to go see a friend of mine at a Christmas market and in a neighboring town called Salado. Very nice town, y'all. Super quaint, super small. They got small little boutiques and shops. Normally, I wouldn't shop at those kind of things because they're not my style, but I like supporting my friends. So I went to her. She's called Crafting Chaos. Or no, I like Chaos Fiber Co. I always say Crafting Chaos. Chaos Fiber Co. And she brought no Christmas theme bags with her. But this was the only thing that was like Christmas theme related, like holiday season related. So I bought it because I wanted it. And I almost bought some yarn, but I didn't. Okay. So I'm doing the Coorie and Poncho Advent. And this is the Advent from, who Advent is this? Oh, this is HauteKnit's Advent that I got last year. It was the 80s and 90s Advent. It's being blown out because of the, oh man, that's being blown out. I'm gonna have to get a picture. Oh, there we go. Maybe that made it work out. So this is, I don't know how many colors I've used so far. Not all of it, that's for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm on color 16 right now. And I mean, once you establish the neck, it's literally simple knitting in increases. And then you knit, but you wear it on the wrong side. So I will wear it like this. And I can't wait. I have to get to 142 stitches in each section before I can add my ribbing. And I'll just sit and watch TV and just knit. Now I have to admit, sometimes it's so mundane that I forget which row am I knitting or am I increasing? Like I'll forget. So then I have to like read my knitting and be like, oh, this is a this is an increase row. Need to increase. So I have to pick back. I gotta pick back. Either way, DK weight. Um, the pattern calls for holding two fingerings together. I chose to just do DK weight. I did hold this together. This is knit picks. Let's see. I think I got it. It is knit picks. Something. What's their Peruvian yarn? Dang it. I'm gonna have to put it up on the screen because I don't forgot. Either way, this is the rest of the ball, and this is what the ribbing is going to be. I use 3 size hooks. I use needles. I used a 10 or a 10 and a half for the top part, like right here, and then I decreased to a smaller hook, and then by the time I got to this neck portion, I was at a smaller. I got good stretch though. I like that bounce back. So that's pretty much on that. I will I should be probably done by my birthday and maybe I can wear it. If I honestly if I work on it this week, which this coming week, I could probably get it done by this coming week and wear it this weekend to a friend of mine's like birthday gathering at one of the wineries. But I don't know, I probably can't. I chart so much when I get home that I don't have time to do nothing else. So I also have socks. These are the Spree socks by, is it Junk Yarn? The Diary of Junk Yarn? I think so. I'll find that info. But, oh, sorry. But I decided that I wanted Christmas socks because I saw everybody on Vlogmas making Christmas socks. And I was like, I want Christmas socks. So I'm going to make me some Christmas socks. So this color is called December Zombie by Blueberry Chick Yarn. She goes by Beaded Sisters on Instagram. And what was I going to say about these? I first found her yarn because I first found her when I went to I went to Into the Wool for the first time. Look at that. Look how it's coming full circle. Full circle. So either way, this is the first time I've used it because it's in December. And I was like, what am I going to do with 2 skeins of DK weight yarn? Didn't know. And then I started knitting DK weight socks. So now I was like, oh, I got DK weight December color yarn making DK weight socks. So the red is fingering. It was the 25th yarn. Get the words together to you. It was the December colorway for my, what was the name of the advent? Polar Express. Polar Express Advent by Savvy Skein. This colorway was called Christmas, but it's on a sparkly base. So, and then I got my heels. Now, what I did for my heel was I went down to a 3, and I did that on double points. And then these are either 3.25 or 3.5. I think it's 3.25. And I have 2. So during Vlogmas, I put them both on one of these, and then I took it off because I didn't like it. So I am a concurrent sock knitter, not like a 2 at a time sock knitter, and I'm okay with that. Just as long as I do them 2 at a time, then I know they're going to get done. So I think that's how I'm going to do them from now on. I decided I wanted long socks, so I did 80 rounds on the leg, and then I got to round 82 and started my heel because I was already 2 rounds in, and I was like, I'm not taking back. So 82 rounds, and then I started my heel. I did a heel flap and gusset. I want to try a different heel. I know Boston Jen used is it the Euclidean heel? I think that's the one she does. And I haven't seen it, but she does it so much. Like, it's almost like I want to do it. I want to make it. Either way. So now I'm on a foot of each sock. I'm on the foot of each sock, and I'm getting them all tangled. Way to go, Tia. And I'm just working my way around. So yeah. And I've been working on this since I haven't casted on anything new since I was going to do a New Year's Eve cast on. I said, no, I'm not doing that. And then I was going to do a New Year's Eve cast on. I decided against it. Then I decided I think I'm going to just wait to my birthday to cast on my other birthday top. That's going to be the Ronstadt by Tennis Fiber Arts. And that's why I'm going to just wait on that. I'm not in a rush. Sorry if my voice sounds a little raspy. I've been talking all day. I had a chapter meeting, and then I had to go see a patient. It was cold. And then I had to chart, and I dictate a lot of my charting, so I talk a lot. So let's talk about 2026 plans. I don't really have any, like nothing concrete. I just want to focus on using the yarn that I have and then going from there. Now, I did decide to buy 2 subscriptions. One is the Full Spectrum by, it's right here, just read it, Twisted Ambition Yarn. And the other one was the Celestial subscription by Savvy Skeins. Crinkle, sorry. And I haven't opened them because I've been waiting to podcast so I can kind of open them so everybody can see. So let's just go ahead because they're already open. Well, except for this one. Damn, I should have got another one. So this was the inspiration. It says Purple Rain, a color that arrives as feeling first. Deep violet unfolds slowly, expressive and imaginative, carrying emotion before form. It lingers in the space between intuition and possibility, the quiet beginning of a journey shaped by color, emotion, and openness. I think he nailed it, yo. What? You see those hints of blue? He nailed it. Yes, he nailed it. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. February is, well, y'all ain't gonna see this by the time February closes, but February closes on the 10th, and I got DK. You got the option of getting DK or fingering, and I think what I want to do with this year's subscription, I want to make a blanket. I think I want to do the blanket by Molly of A Home Spun House, where she uses undyed yarn and minis, and it's just like garter, all garter. I think I want to do that. But I'm gonna use DK. Oh man, that's so good. Okay, so let's open the next one. Which technically I opened. And then I went to go pull it out, and I was like, wait, I gotta wait to open it on the podcast. So she's doing a celestial one, and she's starting with Aries. And oh God, it smells so good. Hers is fingering weight though. And so with this one, you get a bracelet, a little charm bracelet. So here's my bracelet. And then on the back is my charm. It's an Aries charm. And so Aries is from March 21st to April 19th. Courageous, dynamic, and confident. So I don't know why she's starting with Aries and not Aquarius. Or Capricorn. She didn't even start with Capricorn. I gotta figure out why she started with Aries first. But I don't care. The color itself is spot on. And this is on her Sensible sock, which is 420 yards. Spot on. Allie girl, you still got it. And then Twisted Ambition is DK, and it's 100 SW Merino 250. That's so good. I'm wondering now, I might make a blanket out of this one too and just hold everything double. Maybe I'll split. I don't know. I think I'm going to do a blanket with this one too. This one might be a crochet blanket though, because it's fingering and I can hold it double and I can crochet it. So I don't know. I think those are the only two like yarn buying things I'm going to have this year. Right now I don't think I'm going to get an Advent, but that's right now. That could change. So let's see. I want to finish up some whips each quarter. I want to try to go through my whip pile, which is it's not big, but it's big enough that I need to work on some of these things. Before I start casting on 5 things, I need to work on one thing and finish. So I want to do that each quarter. I want to knit more socks. Like, I actually really enjoy knitting socks. Hey, editing Tenia here. So I was editing the podcast, and well, first of all, I ended the podcast, realized that my microphone light was no longer on. So as I'm editing the podcast, I'm like, where did I not have any more volume? And it was right toward the end. As I was telling y'all, I want to knit more socks, and I enjoy knitting socks. So I'm going to try to knit more socks this year. They will probably be DK weight socks. And I have a lot of... Sorry, I'm watching the Philly and 49ers game. I have a lot of fingering weight yarn that I can just hold double. And I have a lot of mini skeins that I can just pick heels, toes, and maybe cuffs. or maybe just heels, or maybe just toes. But either way, that's my plan for 2026. And what else I said? Oh, my reading goals. I want to read like 75 books this year. Last year I said I was going to read 45. I ended up increasing that to 60, and then to, no, 65, then to 70, and then end up reading 71. So I'm off to a good start this year. I've already read one book. I'm reading my second book. It's about slavery in the South, and yeah, it's okay. The cover looked interesting, so I picked it up at the library to read or listen to because it's an audiobook, because we all know I drive a lot. So until I can get somewhere where I don't drive a lot, then I probably won't read a lot then. Well, we'll see what happens. I will work it in to whatever I'm doing, whether it's a workout, a walk, a something, or something. God, they almost had that interception. I want San Francisco to win. Dallas is not in the playoffs, naturally. So I have to root for the next best team, and I am not a Philly fan at all. So I got to root for whoever's fighting against Philly, right? Right. Either way, back to this. I would like to try to make at least 2 videos a month if I can also. It's been a little rough. No, I won't say rough. It's been hard trying to find time to record videos with this job and the activities that we do. But I would like to do one in the beginning of the month and at the end of the month. Maybe like the first week of the month and then the third week of the month. That's what I'm thinking. If I can sit down and do it, I may just have to do it without y'all friend. She's always around when I'm doing it. She just picking when she want to come do it. So we'll go with that. But I think, let's see. Oh, and I'm hoping to change jobs this year, y'all, because I want to go back to school. I want to get my master's in leadership. I thought about being a teacher. I want to educate kids and not like future nurses. So a master's in nursing education means nursing education, not necessarily teaching kids. But if I have something in leadership to back me up, then maybe somebody will put me in these schools, or maybe I can start like some kind of nonprofit program to help people or help kids understand, their bodies and all this kind of stuff. When to say no, which I feel like they should, but I don't think a lot of parents talk about this anymore. It's like almost taboo, and I'm not sure why, because your kids are watching stuff that they probably shouldn't be watching already. I'm just saying. So why not let them learn from somebody who knows what they're talking about instead of random people off the internet? I digress. Either way, I want to travel a little more. I don't know. I think I might have said that. I don't remember, but I want to travel a little more. I go to Tulsa. Well, we go to Tulsa in March, and then I go to Tampa in July. And then I'll do DFW in August. They move it from September to August, so I don't have to fight and feel guilty because I'm spending my anniversary weekend in Dallas without cake. I go at the end of August now, and I'm so excited about that. Now, they did change it to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday instead of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that might be good, but we'll see. But anyways, I just want to thank y'all for watching our Vlogmas, because that was fun. I want to thank y'all and the 49ers is going to win. Yes! Yes! Anyways, I want to thank y'all for watching Vlogmas. We had so much fun doing it. Also want to always thank y'all for coming back and watching us and commenting and liking. And if you subscribe, thank you. I had one person comment stated that they came to my channel because Chevis was like, we heart the Breakfast Crew podcast a bunch, so I appreciate that. Any shout outs, y'all are all welcome here. Everybody is welcome here. Everybody. We can agree to disagree and be respectful about it, right? So, thank you. I'm going to go and type up notes. I have to type up notes so we can have a meeting this week. And I'm going to finish watching this game. I might eat something. And then maybe I'll get to knitting. Peace out, Girl Scout.